back. It is the final game of Crushing the Valley. Another great year here in Cali and Napa, California. A lot of great talent in this event, and we're going to wrap it up with one of the most talented teams in the country. We're talking about Prolific Prep. They'll be without Bruce Branch the third. He is day-to-day with a little bit of spasms going on there, but hopefully he'll be fine moving forward. They're going to take on Mode Prep as well, but talk about your early thoughts here in this one, Coach.
Yeah, I think, from what I saw from Mode Prep yesterday, I mean, they're good enough. They're going to battle. And so, especially without Branch for Prolific, that's a big piece that they'll be missing. They can't come out here and they never do, but I'm just saying, you can't take this team lightly because Mode Prep's going to battle you. They got talent.
And let's talk about talent. Prolific Prep is all up and down the roster. We talk about Bruce Branch the third being out, but you still have probably lead candidate for Player of the Year so far. Caleb Holt leading the way, followed by a great supporting cast as well.
Yeah, Caleb's dynamic. I think he's a superstar. But you got guys around him. Even without Branch, you've got Adkins, you've got Nasir Anderson, you've got Alex Smith. I mean, they're loaded. And a freshman like Drayden McDaniel, I think you'll probably see him step into some minutes here without Branch the third. Give him an opportunity to get more minutes. And of course, don't forget MJ Madison, that energy guy.
Absolutely. MJ will get the start here in this one with Bruce Branch the third being out as well. We may see a little bit more of the freshman and Franklin. And just one of those things where we just have it's loaded with talent.
We may get to see Louis Upwo get some more minutes today as well. A new pickup for Prolific, a kid with 7'6" wingspan, ridiculous wingspan, and just a great athlete. And look, from talking to people around, even a few scouts that are in the building, they're saying this kid will be a top-ranked center in next year's class.
Already with offers from BYU, UCLA, to say the least.
There you go.
All right, let's send it over to our PA announcer for the introduction of our starting lineup. We're set, ready to roll here. 4 9-minute quarters, 24-second shot clock, 6 personal fouls before disqualification. And Prolific will be the home team on the scoreboard, based out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And 3-time defending world champions, 4 championships overall for this program. It's been a historic run over the past 12 years for Prolific Prep. The number 3 ranked team in the nation right now. According to ESPN, they were preseason number 1 as well. They've been battle tested, and the future is bright. The future is now for the crew.
So as you mentioned, Madison will start in place of Branch the third. That gives them a different look, but very effective. You got 2 guys, Adkins and Madison, who are really going to crash the glass. Now, Branch the third is one of maybe, other than Holt, the best rebounder on the team. So they'll be missing that as well. But MJ will go rebound at 2.
All right, first possession to Mo. Cummings losing it right there for it momentarily. Toms. Man, good defense there, MJ. Coming up with the loose ball. Atkins the other way, and I'll get a whistle here. 2 shots coming up for Davion.
And Atkins he's one of those guys, like, you can't out-throw him. You know, like, it's almost like a big receiver in football. Like, you can throw it anywhere in that catch radius, he'll go get it. And we've seen that throughout the year, man. We talked about it with the lobs and everything. They throw him lobs like he's a 7-footer. And, I mean, he's 6'9", but he's got a 7'2" wingspan. So that kind of explains it.
So 2 of 2. And Tom handle the pressure of Anderson right now.
Oh, Caleb took a shot.
Wow. Kind of a knee to the thigh right there.
That's right, that's nice, folks. There you go. There you go.
Can't take Caleb from us, too. Don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Seems to be fine playing through it.
What a joy it is to be around that kid.
Oh, yeah.
Caleb Holt. We had a Walter Payton type of award.
Right.
He would be a candidate for that, too.
Nice post up there from Holt again. That play's designed to get him that touch and that spot. And it's because he's so good in that area.
I think he's an automatic lock for being a Burger Boy this season, without a doubt.
I think he's a lottery pick, no doubt, in my mind. You know, obviously in a couple years. You know, some mock drafts, and I've said it on air, but some mock drafts have him at number 2. I know those are random and never know what's going to happen, but he's that type of talent, no doubt. Hey, man, while we got a second, got to give a shout-out to my friend, my brother, Jake Hunt in Michigan. Him and his 2 girls are watching. I think he's got some friends watching as well. Mara and Reese are his daughters. And, man, God bless you all, man. And thoughts and prayers for my friend Jake and his family.
We'll definitely be thinking about them as well. Mo.
Nice man.
And they'll earn a trip to the line there.
Go.
It's Matt Cummings.
Don't get extended down here.
They're going to shoot a couple free throws.
Okay. Hey, what I'm saying. Guys.
Kind of a slow start here, you know, I mean. And really, it's really a slow start because we're only a minute 20 in.
Yep, that's right.
I'm just saying, it feels like we've been playing for a while, and it's just there's been no rhythm to the game yet.
Yeah, we're trying to go watch the Rams play.
Yeah, exactly.
Full transparency around here.
Nah, man, I mean,
It's
in all
a joy.
seriousness, obviously, anytime we get Prolific in the building, this is kind of a homecoming for them in a way. You know, obviously they moved this past year to Fort Lauderdale, but this is kind of their second home now here in Napa. It was their home for I'm not sure how many years, but a good time here in Napa.
6-0 start here for the crew.
You can tell that Holt's a little dinged up. You can tell it's still affecting him a little bit.
And I want to say he took like a knee to the thigh a few possessions ago. Just trying to work through it.
And Mo just can't buy a bucket at the moment. Yeah, but, I mean, that's what playing Prolific is like, man. Points are a commodity against a great defensive team like Prolific Prep. You see it with Southeastern Prep as well. Our best teams, not only are they great offensively with talent, but they defend as well as anybody. Oh, man. And that's where Caleb has been really unstoppable. Is he's taking that screen, and if you go under, he is making threes at over 42% on the year.
Wow. He's by far the most efficient three-point shooter on this team.
He leads in percentage by a good mark, you know. Alex Smith is next, but to your point, Caleb's been the most efficient by far.
There's Toms losing the handle there. Smith on the receiving end. MJ Madison with the throwdown. ATL where the players dwell.
Madison is that constant energy guy, man, and he gets those dunks and those plays that get the bench up, that get his teammates involved. It's going to be a timeout before the 8-second violation.
Well, they're going to have to put some time back on the clock because it's at 15.
And they'll put 17, so they'll have to pretty much directly get it over.
So Coach used this 30 again today. The other day, he was shocked that he didn't have a timeout left, and I tried to explain to him the first timeout he took was a 30. They left him with only 2 in the second half. I feel like I'm going to be on repeat. A little bit later.
Now, clearly for Mode, you know, it's kind of that nightmare that happens. It's like you get all amped up. You've been thinking about playing Prolific probably for a couple days, knowing you've had this marked on your calendar. We're playing Prolific. They're one of the best teams in the country. And then you come out and there's a lid on the basket. You know, like that's just worst case scenario, but obviously it's very early.
Alisson with the catch there. Former crew member.
And that's a big play, too. Even though they don't convert, at least they got a good look out of it.
Anderson, straight line drive, finger roll is good.
And now,
somebody's bleeding here. They just having issues getting into any offense here.
Well, the floor gets shrunk with their length and their quickness. And, you know, I was talking about that actually when I got the game off to watch them from the stands. Something I don't give enough credit for to Alex Smith is his defense.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of goes, I mean, look, you're looking at him, you're thinking, you know, maybe he's soft because he's a shooter. But, I mean, dude, he's got great hands defensively, walls up, good discipline, and really good feet. And they just keep exposing this matchup here, putting Caleb in the post, and he's just getting the pin down right in front of the rim. And you've got no chance to stop him when he gets to that spot. There's a good look for Smith. Man, just off the mark. Of course, kid going to Ohio State. Great shooter. He struggled a little bit as of late from 3.
13-0 run to start the game here for the crew.
It's a good look for Toms. Yeah, this is El Ghali at the line. Senior from Bloomfield, New Jersey, 6'6", good size, good looking shot. There you go. Mode's now on the board. And see if that can get him going here. But you got to defend Prolific. You got to try to defend Caleb Holt.
And it's going to be steps called.
Ona Embo has checked in for Prolific too, man. He has been great this weekend. Talk about a kid who defends, makes big threes at big times. Caleb just a little too handsy there.
Hard for me to argue on Caleb Holt playing defense there.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, you rarely see that. That was a foul.
Yeah.
It was a foul, but you rarely see him getting caught like that because he's usually in great position out in front. He's nearly impossible to get by. Once again, man, in a game like this for Mode, every pass or every passing lane is more difficult. Everything gets more difficult with the length of Prolific. Shots become more difficult with the closeouts and having to shoot over the contest.
Here's the post for Caleb. Quick turnaround. That rattles in and out.
He's elite in that spot, though. That one just rims out.
Just over 4 minutes to go here in this first quarter.
Oh.
And it's a no one. It did wake everybody up over there.
He tried to knock that kid out over there. I don't know how it didn't hit that kid, honestly. It went right in front of him. This is one of those games, too, that Nasir Anderson could dominate.
Right.
Just being the biggest guard on the floor, strongest, quickest, most explosive. Ooh, look good.
Oh, great rebound.
I was going to say, there's where you see another elite trait of Caleb Holt is his rebounding.
Pull from three. That won't go. Chased down by Joel right there. As stagnant.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a three.
Yeah. And we got a shot clock violation.
Not what Coach Bernardi was looking for there. Just nothing ever, evolved into play. It just Nasir was kind of left on an island.
This team's calling card, though, for the Crew is their defense. Their defense stirs the pot. It's part of their offense.
And really always has been. I mean, that's always the way they've built their team. Of course, they get guys that can score, but they let them know real quick, I know you can score, but if you're going to play, you got to defend.
Yep.
And that's just kind of their principles. And when you put that type of length on the floor and get them all on the same page and connected, very difficult to score. Now
Anderson.
You can see the burst with Anderson.
Yeah, we got a whistle somewhere.
Mode Prep yet to make a field goal, 0 for 7 in this game.
Last night defensively, Prolific had a stretch defensively against their opponent where the opponent didn't score for a majority of a quarter or several minutes.
Moqueza is one of these guys for Prolific who completely understands his role. He understands rebound, defend, and the other stuff will come. You're an offensive rebounder. If you get buckets that way, that's great. But just defend, and again, man, he just does a good job. So when you get 2 free throws out of him, that's a bonus. It's big.
Good wall up at Atkins defensively.
Travel! That's got to be a travel!
MJ gets it across the timeline. MJ asking for it.
Yeah,
Looking to go to work.
Big
Madison.
mismatch. That's just a bad matchup for Cummins.
Yep.
I mean, he's a guard. He's too small. Madison, that's that's the type of matchup that he dreams of right there. He's usually the one that's smaller. Is that kind of 6'8" tweener,
Right.
power forward, usually playing guys bigger than him. This is something I think he's doing really well also, is shooting it at the free throw line, man. I mean, when you think of MJ, you think of that banger, that offensive rebounder, defensive rebounder, energy guy, but he makes free throws as well. They're going to call that on McDaniel, but watch the freshman. If you're at home, watch the freshman defend. That's why he gets playing time, because he defends his tail off. And he's got a great body, 6'7", 6'8". Very athletic.
Absolutely. Drayden McDaniel out of Broward, Florida. Florida kid. And listen, you called it the first time you seen him play. Hey, to be a freshman before you even seen him take a shot.
Yeah.
Got to be a pretty special talent to be on this roster and be in the rotation.
I mean, latest rankings for the 29 class. I mean, I know it's early. He's just a freshman, but I mean, they've got him ranked number 2 in the class. So that tells you, what type of potential and talent that he has. I'll tell you something too, AJ. I thought about this the other day. You want to know, one of the first people I saw Ryan go after in practice was the freshman. And it was because he was working out with Bruce Branch, and Ryan told him, look, you're over here working out, Bruce Branch working out like a pro, and you're working out like a freshman. So I'm just, and I say that not to embarrass him, obviously. I'm just saying that's the expectations that Ryan has for the freshman. He understands how good the kid can be.
Anderson weaving through traffic. Oh, great dump off.
Yeah, MJ takes a shot there.
So MJ with 2 shots coming up here in a few moments.
To compete with a prolific, you either got to match them in size, which is not the craziest thing. They don't have the most size they've ever had this season at all, actually. But
probably one of their smaller teams in recent years. Yep.
But you have to have guys that can stretch the floor, because prolific's not going to allow you to beat them at the rim. They just don't allow drives. They close out well, but you got to have guys that can make contested threes if you're going to beat them. If you don't have the talent to match, I guess is my point.
And I think they still haven't given up a field goal. Am I correct, Coach? All free throws?
No, they haven't. No, yeah. Just 0 of 8. It was 0 of 7 when we checked earlier. Now 0 of 9.
Alex. And he's going to get called for a push off there. Here's Toms.
Nice play there by Toms to get advantage, though, but good recovery from Prolific.
Allison.
Very nice move.
There you go. First bucket of the game there for Mode.
You saw that big drop step right there. Long stride to get the space.
.12 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Freshman inside and good wall up defensively. Toms. Man, that's out of bounds.
Yeah, hit the cable. You know, kind of my thought earlier, AJ, was just like, if you're mowed right now, and now don't get me wrong, they can get the ball down low to Allison. He shows he's got skill. You have that option, but I mean, you kind of have to have an approach of just like, hey man, we're gonna let it fly. I mean, what do you have to lose? Especially when it starts like this, you're gonna have to take threes and sometimes deep threes because of their length.
MJ can't get that look to go. And that'll do it for the quarter. We'll be back. This is the Grind Session. All right, got the second quarter underway. 19-5 to score here. Mo Prep trails, but first possession for them. Allison. That won't go. Atkins, kind of in a tough spot there.
And Mo Prep held Prolific to 4 of 12 from the field in the first quarter. Mo Prep was just 1 of 11 themselves, so can't make up any ground that way. But there's Atkins now with 4. Nice drop there from McDaniel on the steal. Good instinct. You can tell Caleb's starting to feel better now.
Oh, yeah. Moving screen there. Allison.
I'm not picking on Allison, but man, that's an emphasis coaches are going to have to start teaching more. Like I almost feel like there's a different way of teaching it. Like it's okay if you're supposed to be setting a good screen. I get it, but it's okay to miss it. It's better than you sticking your knee out or your shoulder out and getting a foul. That takes away that's a turnover. It takes away a possession.
And I'll tell you too, the other thing is guards can always rescreen.
Yes.
You can flip it.
Exactly.
And rescreen it.
It's not the end of the world if you miss the screen.
That's Prolific basketball there.
Yeah, they just tipped it right back to him while he was standing out of bounds there. Unfortunate there for Simon. Just wrong place at the wrong time. Great shot. Those are not easy shots, man. And that's just a great soft touch off the glass there from Holt.
And the freshman with the steal there as we go back the other way.
That's his calling card with this team, the way he defends, the way he rebounds, actually. He's a great rebounder for a freshman and his position. Now here's where you're in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
That's a practice shot. Smith usually makes those. That's a steal. Another steal from McDaniel. Throw it up.
And he got a little contact there, too, but easy deuce.
And that's another thing about Smith, too, man. Again, you know, he may get labeled as just that catch and shoot guy, but he's pretty athletic, too.
All right, we got a full timeout. We'll be back. This is the Grind Session. All right, back to the action. And the pressure continues.
Yeah, Cummins loses it out of bounds. Well, that's just another thing, man. You know, Prolific can force uncharacteristic things with guys who may rarely turn the ball over. It's just it's a different ball game. It's a different level. Now, different look here from Mode. Got to switch it up on Prolific.
Clean
Gurgis.
look.
Yeah.
Doesn't go there.
Good look for Gurgis on his first attempt. Not a bad look there from Allison either.
Holt into the front court, straight line drive. And
great challenge at the rim by Decore.
yep.
Now, it kind of reminds me, I think Caleb's more of that 2-foot jumper. He's more explosive that way. He went off one there, kind of, you know, that one leg may still be bothering him a little bit. It kind of went flat right there. I read another comparison for Holt, and that was Cason Wallace that went to Kentucky.
Oh, I like the Jimmy Butler.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
I read the Cason Wallace one somewhere, but it makes sense because Wallace was that defender, you know, good in the open court, that kind of similar size. They actually kind of look alike. Think about it.
Gurgis, he'll give it up. Anderson. And just off the front of the rim there.
That's Anderson's game, though, eh?
Yeah.
He's very consistent at those floaters, especially with the left. He's crafty with the left hand. That's a great job by Toms, getting Ona Embo off his feet into his body. Toms has a super wide base here at the line. Not saying there's a problem with that, I'm just observing.
Yeah, it's outside his shoulders. A little unique. Good looking shot, though.
Yeah, he can score it, man. They were in the game I was off yesterday. They got some talent, man. And Toms was that dude. He was that guy that was their #1 option offensively. Oh. Onaembo got the look he wanted. Nobody even contested it.
20-point game, 5 minutes to go here in this half.
Nice, move.
Good wall up defensively, and here comes Anderson.
And Mokweza again, just doing his job.
Everybody's coming up a little limpy here today.
Those are the type of plays that they expect Joel Mokweza to make, and he makes them. That's again, just doing his job.
Nice, Bono.
Big rebound from Caleb, but hey, that's a heads-up play right there, man. Zelich gets his hands on the ball. That was one of those times it was the right time to do it. I typically don't like that, but
yeah,
he kind of caught Holt by surprise there. Now, clearly, the reason I don't like it is because a lot of times that leads to layups on the other end because somebody won't get their hands out of there and just get back. Yeah. But like I said, good timing on that one.
I like it.
Yep.
It's a good shot for him.
There.
McDaniel.
And that's that area for McDaniel that he will improve, and that he's got room to improve. Everybody's got areas, and if he starts making threes, and he will, he'll start making them consistently. He's got that type of talent and skill.
31-6 is our score. They've still only given up 1 field goal in this game. That's it.
Yeah, 1 of 17 from the field for Mode Prep.
All right, I'm excited to see this kid stepping into the game.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, you're going to see glimpses, no doubt.
All right, give me the pronunciation of his last name here.
Uvwo, yeah, Uvwo. I knew we had the pronunciation on some sheet.
Let's find him early. Find him early.
That's Louis Uvwo. Remember the name. It's like I said, I've talked to scouts in the building, coaches. They kind of gave me that look like, oh, yeah. you don't know who this kid is, right? No, I don't. And they kind of give you that look like, yeah, he's a guy.
About to find out. Uvwo with the block right there.
He's got a 7'6" wingspan, as you saw there.
Easy 2 for the freshman.
And these are great minutes for him, too, in a blowout. You know, early still, obviously, but to get minutes to just learn, get a feel for your teammates, get a feel for the offense.
Holt with the rebound, outlet pass, and great job hustling back by the defense there.
A couple interceptions for Holt today.
Holt steals it right back. This type of player he is. Straight line drive, easy 2.
And avoids a charge. Jumping past or jumping to the side. That's one of those things too. You already could trust him to know that he wasn't going to pick up the charge. A lot of dudes charge right there.
Ooh. Whoa.
Collision there with McDaniel and Cummins.
I think his leg got tangled up a little bit.
Really, it should be a foul. I know it was unintentional, but.
All right, we'll break away here just for a little bit for having a player down, and we'll be right back. This is the Cron Session. Great to see that kid hop up there. Matt Cummins, and feel like he's going to be okay.
What do you got? There he is. Oh.
And that'll be a turnover. We'll go back the other way.
Just to add something for Cummins too, he kind of got up, kind of took that step, and kind of reaffirmed himself like, yeah, I feel fine. So that's a good sign. Smart drive. Good defense by Mo, though, to cut it off. That's good defense. Good rotation.
I agree.
Pretty solid closeout. Now, that's the one, Ryan, right there. He wants to see the junior come up with that rebound. That'll be the next stage of his development. Or just the next stage of his field.
Oh, loose ball, going to go to Mode. Seconds left in his half. Legal screen there.
Yep. So that's what I mean. Think about how many games that we see now of 3, 4, 5 possessions getting taken away because of illegal screens. I mean, at the end of the game, those numbers are huge.
Or turnovers.
Yeah.
So listen, I think we're going to have to hang out a little bit longer
Yep.
here in Cali. It's going to be for all the folks that's Midwest. Hopefully everybody's well, everybody's healthy. No snow is impacting a lot of folks, including us, traveling, trying to get back home. We'll be in Chicago area, Champaign, Illinois to be exact, next weekend. And then we go to Maryland, which I know they're super excited to have a grind session come there as well.
I bet the weather ain't good there either.
Then we get back to some warm weather with Cali and Orlando after that. Forget which order, which is first. I feel like California is next after Maryland, LA. So, again, it's been a fun season. It goes by so fast.
We need to see if the Kings are in town. Hit a Kings game tomorrow if they're here. Have to check that out.
Say less.
I wish De'Aaron Fox was still there, but
he's playing winning basketball in.
Yeah, with Spurs.
That's right.
Here's your big man. Here's your first touch. There you go. He misses an easy one.
I think a guy laying by his feet may have distracted him just a little bit.
Now go strong. Oh, there you go, and one.
All right. There we go, young fella.
He had a great move last night, too. I mean, it showed his length. Like, he had a high pickup, and his arms just extended to where nobody could swipe it. And then right there, you see good touch around the rim. So you see why why scouts and coaches love this kid. Makes a free throw. I like it.
King's not home again until Thursday.
Wow.
Let me double check that. Make sure I looked at that right.
Good closeout. Just good defense right there. Good recovery to not allow a shot there. Oh, great job.
Yeah, they're not home to the following week.
Late foul.
They're in New York tomorrow, Coach.
Oh. They catch Braden Worth right there on a reach-in. Negates a good defensive possession there.
I mean, what are they doing? They've given up one basket
Yeah.
in this game.
I mean, and that's the thing too. You can see it in the game. Like, they cause teams to get frantic. Like, you can see it. I mean, I'm not saying guys are scared. It's just that type of urgency. That they push up on you and just kind of speed you up. How clutch was this kid last night?
Oh, big time.
Ona Embo.
Yeah, night before last.
Yeah, the night before last. That's right. And just look, but that's kind of the role that he's stepping into as well, is just being that guy off the bench that comes in and defends and make shots when they're there at big times in the game. He's kind of got that it factor to him. But his on-ball defense has been as good as we've seen all year long from any guard on the grind session. His perimeter defense has been great.
Whoa.
I love the shot.
Yeah, I like the free
Now,
throw there.
here's always, that box that when you see the kid with this size and watch his mechanics, everything looks good. Gets the bounce. That shows you he's got a shooter's roll. He's got the right spin on the basketball. That levels him up,
Oh, how about that? Ability to block a shot and the fist bump there.
And the smile.
I take that over the Mutombo finger wave. Go ahead now.
Man, what a sequence. I hope we got a shot of that.
Yes,
That's one of the
indeed.
greatest things you'll ever see. That smile running down the floor. Throwing one. Oh, put it at the rim. I could be wrong. I'm kind of blocked right here, but it looked like a lob was there.
Yeah.
AJ, that was my dream as a slow point guard back in the day. If I had a kid like that to throw lobs to, I'd have been.
Oh, yeah.
I was always looking to throw a lob, and I didn't have nobody that could dunk. Nice.
Great bucket. All right. We'll hear from Ryan, see what he has to say coming up in just a bit. This is the grind session.
Really? Yeah. Score? They're about to score. It just started. Kenneth Walker almost scored.
All right, Coach, 43-9 here at the half. Only gave up 2 field goals. What do you feel about your defense and your team's effort here in this one?
Well, first, I want to apologize. Last night, we skipped out on the post-game interview, and that's, we had to send a message to our team about the way we finished the game. We care a lot about the production that Tanager does. It's the best streaming in the country, so we didn't mean to take away from that yesterday. So we apologize for that. I'll say our guys got the message and have come ready, and Mode's a formidable opponent, and like the way we're defending, our effort plays, the 50-50 balls that we've come up with, we're a lot more attentive to what it takes to win.
All right, Coach, good luck the rest of the way. Yeah. Hey, listen, it's a tall task for Mole, but they're competing too. I know the score makes it seem like maybe their effort is not there. It is there. They're just playing a high-level team in prolific prep. And we got more action coming up for you. We got one more half of basketball left here at Crush in the Valley. This is the grind session.
When somebody asks, what is the grind session? It's everything. It's why we get up. It's why we travel. It's why we work out when we don't want to. That's what the grind session is all about. And if you're a player that feel like you're at that high level, the grind is about you. We want to challenge every player, every coach to be the best that they could possibly be. That's why we grind.
Welcome to the grind session, the ultimate proving ground for tomorrow's stars. In a world where talent meets opportunity, the grind session stands as the first elite winter high school basketball scholastic league, where the brightest young athletes, both boys and girls, showcase their skills against the best of the best. Here, we set the stage for rising stars to transform into household names, igniting dreams of NBA greatness.
This area, Western Kentucky, is where it all started, the history of the grind session. Let's think about it. Over 2,000 players going Division I. At the start of this NBA season, we had 61 players who were alumni of the grind session on the NBA roster. A few #1 draft picks.
With the first pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Paolo Banchero from Duke University.
And maybe we have the future #1 draft pick at 2026. If you don't know about the grind session, get to know us, because we're not going anywhere. We're here to stay. It's the grind.
The grind session was born from a vision by Dan Hudson and Scott Waldrop in Western Kentucky, who saw a void in high school basketball. They recognized the need for a platform where elite talent could compete, where 4- and 5-star athletes could challenge one another, and where undiscovered 3-star athletes could prove they belong. And so, the grind session was created, a groundbreaking platform that live streams games, allowing college and pro scouts to connect with elite high school players from anywhere in the world. No longer do scouts have to travel extensively. Now they can watch the future stars of basketball unfold right before their eyes.
Playing on the grind session is competitive. It's my first season playing on the grind session. Every game a good game. It's talent. Every team got talent. So you just gotta, you gotta bring it every game.
Banchero fakes the three, steps back and fires the three. It's good.
It's probably one of the best tournaments and to have the best events in the country. The one thing I would say is the atmosphere, and the competitiveness. You can sense that out as soon as you walk in the gym. I just love that type of atmosphere. Anytime you can have that much talent in one gym, going against each other every night and competitive, is just remarkable.
With a collegiate-style travel schedule and the intensity of high-stakes competition, the grind session feels like a training camp for those who aspire to greatness. We are dedicated to thriving in the spotlight, but the journey to success is never easy for a young athlete. At the grind session, we're committed to guiding them through every challenge. From navigating the recruitment process to character development, we empower our athletes to safeguard their brand and manage their finances effectively. Our reach extends far beyond the court, capturing the attention of teams, leagues, fans, and agents across the globe.
The grind session is the best league in the country, and it's that for a couple of reasons. There's talent across the board. There's great coaches and historic programs. The amount of NBA players, the amount of McDonald's All-Americans that have come from this league is second to none. And then it's innovative, right? The rules, the game day experience, the places that we travel to play at, and just the mental and physical test for being in the grind session, right? It is a grind. The places that you travel to, the level of competition, the physicality on a day-to-day basis is a different level for this level of high school basketball.
Next game, and he certainly was there. Oh, Dillingham counted and put him on the line.
All right, Coach, listen, forget the score, forget the game. Experience this on the grind session. What does this experience playing in this league mean for your kids, and what you guys are trying to get out of your season this year?
It's been a tremendous experience, being accepted to the grind session for the first year, even playing in the elevation division as a first-year team. We love to see this. We're having some success in that level. It's great. Boys are executing well, but this is really the test we came for. We want to come see how the power conference teams are. We want to play the top team in the top team in the country. We want to see how we compete up against those guys. It's better than any coaching lesson I could give the kids. I could say whatever I want. They come here, they get to see what these guys are doing, the aggressiveness, the physicality. I was like, that's what they get. They take that more than anything I can say. So it's been a great experience for us. I wish the score was a little bit different, but it's been a great experience, and we love this tournament.
All right, Coach, good luck the rest of the way. Yep. Hey, and this is what it's all about, too. When you get kids in the gym and you talk about, hey, you got to cut hard, you got to play harder. It's one thing saying it. It's another thing coming to experience it, and these guys are getting a good experience. That is for sure. We're going to set it up for Cullen to go over some of the numbers for us.
Here we go. Prolific Prep, 13 of 30 from the field, 3 of 15 from 3 for the crew. And Mode Prep, 2 of 23 from the floor, 0 of 9 from 3. Caleb Holt leading the way for Prolific with 10 on 3 of 6 shooting, 1 of 3 from deep. He's 3 of 4 at the free throw line. Next leading scorer is MJ Madison with 8. So a big half for MJ, 2 of 3 from the field, and made all 4 free throws. In all honesty, once again, give Mode Prep credit. Listen, let's just be real. Chances are you're not winning this game, more than likely if we're, but
I mean,
look, you're holding Prolific to 43 points and a half. That's honestly, that's very good. You know, I mean, under 50% shooting, like Prolific's a very good offensive team. A lot of talent, clearly. They shoot the ball well.
How you feel about coach's thoughts there? Being able to have his guys experience. So now, as you build a program, you go, this is what the real ones feel like. This is what it looks like.
Yeah.
This is the speed. This is the size. That
Hey.
weight room becomes a little bit more like, okay, I got to spend a little bit more time in that.
And at this point, as a coach, you're just trying to get the guys to say, look, let's go try to win the second half. You know, that's the mindset. Just continue to play, run your stuff, and just get better from it. I know it's easier said than done sitting here, but I tell you what, to be honest, we see great composure and body language from nearly all of our teams this year of guys just playing ball. No matter what the score, just continue to play.
Great flair there. Good relocation by Caleb Holt to get open there for that three.
Not only is Holt very talented, but, man, the dude just makes shots. I mean, you know, it just been very, very consistent and efficient from the floor all year long. That's just the type of player he is.
Deflected there, turnover, MJ Madison, yes, throw down, MJ.
And you know what? Something else I want to talk about with Alex Smith is he's a great passer as well. And he just shows it right there. That's a perfectly accurate pass to lead the break there to Madison. I know those are little things, man, but we talk about that a lot. Like guys that hit you in the pocket when you're, you know, in rhythm on your shot. Stuff like that is very important. Good pass, good shot. My first thought with that's always Rondo. He was that point guard, you know. He was that style of guy. Wants to know where you want to catch it, all the little stuff. Steve Nash, same way.
Oh, yeah.
Good look there for Toms. I think it's the right shot. It's quick, but I think it's the right one. Smart pass. What makes these guys so good, man, the highest ranked players, what makes them so good a lot of times, obviously talent, but their IQs, man. They make the right plays.
I got one for you,
and
Coach.
It comes natural.
And not only that, because we see a lot of times where guys get ranked high because of measurables and God-given talent and size and things of that nature. But the ones we see go further that become lottery picks and franchise players or have a lengthy career in college or even the pros are the most coachable kids. Talk about how coachable this group is for the crew.
Yeah, man. Their best players lead by example. So they're not only do they have a great coach, but great coaches tell you their best teams are player-led teams, player-driven. And so they've got that type of leadership with Holt, with Bruce Branch III, with Anderson, and you could tell the guys like each other. That makes a difference. They have fun. Now, you don't see Holt give up many rebounds like that. Maybe a little winded.
A little bit of miscommunication between Holt and Anderson there on the switch.
And that's the other stuff, man. I mean,
they take it out for it, too.
What you're getting, you know, just to touch on Holt here, what you're getting is an elite rebounder, an elite scorer, elite defender. Like, all those boxes are checked, and he's at an elite level. It's not like he's good at some things, not so good at it. It's hard to poke holes in his games. He's a complete player.
Great find there. Got to get it up, though.
Alisson may have gotten away with steps. But they give him the foul.
Yeah, I thought even the buzzer went off before the shot attempt. I thought it was 2 violations there, a walk in and shot clock.
This kid can play, man. You see the way he moves, his length, his size. Got great touch around the rim. Shot looks pretty good, too. You see that wrist load. He's got that nice pocket. That's good. You can tell the big man's put in the work. And Dakari just a junior as well, so that's huge. Another year of development.
MJ.
Yeah. I was going to say, man, that's kind of his game right there. Give you that jab step to put him in rhythm, to get his space too.
$53-11.
Oh, nice steal. Yeah. Good read there by Cummins.
Numbers here for Mold. Toms will get a good look. That'll come up too long.
Look good out of his hand, too.
Here's the freshman.
Ooh.
And we're going to get a couple subs into the game.
Hey, but you're starting to, McDaniel made one earlier in the game, and you're starting to see these are good misses. He's just barely off. So that's been part of his development there. Struggles from 3. But again, just a freshman, and that shot is developing. Nice block. That's Adkins with the length there. Now, I was going to say, I know Anderson. He wants to go right back to him, but good defense again to kind of prevent that.
Here's Holt. And just take the easy, too.
Yeah. Anderson saying, all right, I'll take this one.
Hey, we got a full timeout. Take about Mode. We'll take one, too. We'll be back. This is Grind Session. All right, back to the action. 4 minutes to go here in the start. A little bit of a zone look here for the crew. Good to see Matt Cummins back into the game, number 3 in blue. He went down earlier, so see him back out moving well. Maybe still a little gimpy, but good sign that he's back on the floor.
Oh, my.
Yeah, great arc on that shot. Good find there by Anderson. Another assist for him.
Holt, he's just a great shot maker, man. Again, shoots it over 40% from 3, around 42% on the year in grind session play. He's just been so consistent. Now, again, you always got to respect this from Ryan Bernardi, but what you love about it is his guys are coachable. He's getting on his best players right now.
Yep.
And you got to, that's part of, obviously, a great coach understands you got to get on your best players and coach them. And Holt and guys like that accept it.
And the biggest thing is he knows the only way this team is going to score is probably from the perimeter. And he wants to take that away.
Right, that's what he's talking about is covering the three, run them off the three-point line.
Listen, school's going to be out for a while in the Midwest due to all the weather that's going on. It says kids are going to be out for a while. They might as well just let them get their GED. Oh, man. Caleb O getting fouled there. Going to the line with a chance to shoot two. Man, I want to talk about just some of the events we got coming up here. We're going to be obviously in Champaign next week. It's a little bit of a light schedule compared to what we're used to, especially compared to Crush. We'll have 4 games on Friday, 4 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. We'll see Prolific Prep there. We're going to see some teams we hadn't seen in a while. Minnesota Prep, Chi Prep, hadn't seen those guys in a while. Academy in Central Florida, West Oaks got a matchup. DMU Wisconsin will be back in the building. Fort Erie there as well.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Some good teams there. There you go. Now, that's a big shot there from Simon. Get some confidence here. See if Mo can just get some offense going just to, again, run the offense.
Great hustle there.
Ooh. It's going to be backcourt.
We're going to be in Maryland February 6th through the 8th. That's going to be fun, too. We'll see the Star Alliance back in the States from over in Italy. They'll be at the event. We'll have Southeastern Prep at that one. Hamilton Expressions. That's going to be a good one. Gillian Academy, they'll be back in the building.
Good hands there from McDaniel. That's good stuff. Clean swipe. Yeah, it's a travel. And again, for Mode Prep, you're just trying to take the best things that you can out of this game. Again, just run your offense, try to execute.
Tom's being harassed by the defense. That shot won't go, and here comes the crew. And good transition defense there.
Yeah, and the offense wasn't bad either from Mo. They got a good look for Zelich. Just, again, man, all shots. Prolific closes out very well. They really shrink the floor on you. Oh, MJ with a steal. And now he's not going to give you a break. He attacks. Great job by McQuaza there. Yes, sir. So there you go. 2 offensive rebounds. You get a 3 out of it. You see that so many times. It usually results in a made bucket if you give up a couple of them.
1:20 to go here in the quarter. That rattles in and out.
Another area where McDaniel is elite is his handle. You saw it there, man. That's just great bounce, great twitch, and knows how to finish.
Do a little dance.
That was nice, man. That was really nice.
All right.
There you go.
Down 3 there.
2 in a row there for Simon. Again, just look, put on good film here. It's what it's about for these guys at this moment.
There's MJ Madison, and
nice
blocked
help.
by Alisson.
Yes, that's a big block right there from Alisson. Great length. Ah. Close.
I love that Mold is playing man-to-man defense, too. They're not trying to get cute with their defense
or relax in the zone, something like that.
Exactly.
Oh, you got plenty of time here. Oh, no. Great follow. He's had a big quarter there. Simon, that's 3 shots for him. Kid's just a sophomore.
65-19, and we'll be back with the 4th quarter of the bit. This is the grind session.
Stay home, Moto. Stay home.
65-19. And turnover here by the Crew.
Yeah, Mkweza and Uvwo were basically in the same spot there, so they ran the same route. Yeah, that's a great play right there by Worth. Just right at the last second, just deflecting it off. Player from Mode there, deflecting it off Elegi. El Ghali, excuse me. You see the guard skills from McDaniel. You know, I mean, just like right there, just the handle and hitting the shooter on time in the right spot. He's got those guard skills, man, as a 6'7", you know, like, he's big.
Theo Gurgis on that last three.
Now watch him go. And he's got burst. Oh.
MJ.
There you go, MJ. Smart play. Look at the big. That's a great trap. That's a great job. And that's stuff that Coach Bernardi's looking for, too. How he defends. The intangible things like that. Knowing when to trap.
MJ having a seat, say, where my popcorn at?
Great play. Just great energy. That's what Ryan's got guys, man, that he plays that they're never going to let you down with energy.
That's
and
right.
it just raises the level for all of his teammates as well. That's how he leads. Oh, that's a great
Get you
look.
one.
McDaniel thought about finishing before he caught it. Nice move.
Oh, big time block there.
Great rim protection, though, from Ufwo. Again, showing that 7'6" wingspan. I mean, look at his arms, AJ. I mean.
And he's got some little bit of thickness to him there.
Yeah, he's ripped.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's legit 6'10". I mean, what did they list him at here? Yeah, 6'10". I mean, that's exactly what he looks 6'10". And again, think about that crazy wingspan. I mean, 7'6".
That's right.
What's even more crazy to me, that's the same as Jambati, who's 6'7".
Yeah.
For Prolific. He's got a 7'6" wingspan. I remember that from Phil last year. That's really wild.
Under 7 minutes to go. Joel, go and show off the bag. Show off the bag, Joel. Oh, here's Theo. Show off the bag, Joel. I was rooting for you, man. Shot clock violation.
Alson saying he doesn't want that. They match up about perfectly. Mokweza and Dukare, they're about the same size.
That's right. Oh, he'll be an X factor for Prolific as they get down the stretch. Get it close to tournament time.
Another good defensive possession there for Prolific, forced a shot clock violation.
No. Oh, come on now.
Oh, look good though.
Yeah, it didn't look bad at all.
He's got great form. So, I mean, somebody, he's worked on that shot, clearly. Good patience not to force there by Ona Embo. Still got time, 10 on the shot clock. And you get a better look.
Not bad, good tip out too.
Smart, that's high IQ right there by Ufwo. You know you can't grab it, just tip it out. And let him start practicing with Prolific all year.
Oh, yeah.
Let him have a summer
off season, yeah,
here with Prolific and see what happens with this kid. Next year, people, I mean, there's length right there. He reaches that without fouling. And it's just little intangible defensive things that he's showing the ability to do.
That rattles in. Great job there by Collins Simon, sophomore. He's had a nice run here in the second half.
His fourth bucket, third three, 11 points for Simon.
He's got half.
Exactly. Points. So he's been the bright spot. Again, man, think about that for a kid like for Simon. And, of course, great finish there from Ona Embo. But think about this for him. As a sophomore, this is film that you put on.
That's right.
Hey, if I'm that kid, hey, watch this game against me in Prolific Prep, top 5 team in the country.
That's right.
Making shots efficiently. Again, 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. So, I mean, give it up for that kid. That's a great stat line for Simon. Tell you what, man, thinking about McDaniel just checks back, and I'm just kind of processing, just thinking about the burst that he's showing. Like, that's where people see the talent. Like, he has a bounce. He has a burst type of energy. and athleticism.
Getting your back, son.
Got to pass it.
All right.
Smart drive. That's just great ball movement. Good play there by Worth. Yeah, Ryan wants him to go here. See, because now you got Mo at 3. Oh, that's a smart tip, though. You know, think about that. I mean, that's a high IQ play by Uvo to tip that out. Even though it's a shot clock violation, that's the only shot they had, only chance they had.
Cummings gets the ball into the front court here for a mode. Great block, great help defense.
Not a bad look again, though. Good pass from McDaniel. And that's what coaches love about McDaniel as well. He rebounds it. And then can do that. I mean, come on, man. Kid's good. Yeah, he was out of bounds. That little back step got him. Makes you want to see the big get another touch.
That's right. There it is.
I love that. Oh, yeah. That's right on line, just short. But he's showing the ability.
I love the way he's talking. I can hear his verbiage. But we can't pick it up on the stream, but I love the way he's communicating on defense, communicating with his teammates.
You know, he does that so well as anybody. And this is what I saw from not having to call a game earlier is Beckham, man. Beckham Black's a great communicator defensively, well, really offensively, the entire way, both sides.
What's the freshman got now? He's starting to rack up some points.
Yeah, he is.
Knocks down another 3.
Yeah, it's 12 for him now. 5 of 8 from the field, very
Nice.
efficient. 2 of 4 from 3. McDaniel starts knocking down threes, man. That's where he gets into that 10 points a game type of player. With this team, obviously, is what I'm saying. I mean, you know, he does a great job of coming in when he gets minutes and defends and he rebounds. Right. All the other stuff will take care of itself if you do those 2 things.
Oh, yeah. Look, rattles in and out.
Good look, though. Barely off.
McDaniel into the front court. Guard skills. Finds Theo.
Yeah, now you want to slow it down a little bit. There you go. Not in a hurry.
Nice pass.
Great pass, great finish. Love the reverse. Again, man, those aren't shots that all kids make, especially if you're thinking of a kid that's really raw. Those are shots they miss. So you love to see that ability to make those.
Take Joel for a 3 here. Joel for a 3 here.
Oh, everybody wanted that one.
It's a little windy in here, Joel. That's going to be a turnover. And they'll dribble this one out.
Caleb Holt will be your player of the game, AJ. 18 points, 5 of 8 from the field, positive 25 efficiency, plus 25.
What's that rebounds look like?
Yeah, 8 rebounds, so a big game there as well. A couple more guys in double figures. Ona Embo with 10, McDaniel with 12. I thought McDaniel's best game of the year.
Absolutely.
And Madison also with 12.
All right. We'll have an interview with the player of the game coming up in just a bit. This is the Grind Session. All right, I'm here with the player of the game, Caleb Holt, 18 points, 8 rebounds. 8 rebounds for you. Most importantly, you guys get all the 3 dubs this weekend. How you feeling about your squad's performance?
Oh, yeah, I feel like today was a great performance. We didn't play how we wanted to yesterday, so we was looking at this game, ready to come back, and execute our game plan and play to our standard.
All right. Also, listen, they got me swagged up. Hold on. All right, listen. Before we send it home, we got to have Joel send us home, man. Come on.
I got one thing to say.
One thing.
Get the set going. Set.
All right, that's a wrap for Crush in the Valley. It's another great event. We will see you next week in Champaign, Illinois. It's been a great weekend. This is the Grind Session.